All right, let's take the story further now by welcoming David Bruce, who is an Institute for Security Studies consultant, research on policing, crime, as well as criminal justice, just to also weigh in on this incident. David, thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. Welcome. So quite a concerning trend right in the country of these mass shootings. And let's start by finding out what your recent survey on gun violence actually uncovered. Where are the loops?
Well, what we are doing at the moment is we're focusing on the overall problem of gun crime, which includes mass shootings and other fatal incidents involving the use of firearms, but also a large number of other incidents in which people are possibly injured, but also there's a very large number of incidents in which firearms are used in crime, in which to intimidate or threaten people. So the overall number of gun crimes in South Africa currently each year, it's difficult to estimate, but might run into the hundreds of thousands. And what we're arguing is that in order to tackle this kind of problem, the police need to look holistically at the overall problem of gun crime. And certainly, I think on your program, you've just been talking to people who've been are concerned about GBV, and gun crime, of course, also is a contributing factor to GBV. But when we're talking about priorities for addressing crime in South Africa at the moment, certainly gun crime needs to be seen alongside GBV as one of the top priorities. And we're hoping that the police and government will start recognizing it as an overall problem that needs to be treated, on a par, let's say, with the problem of GBV.
Mm-hmm. And just on that point, Bruce, I mean, so in terms of government as well as police response, as well as resources in trying to mitigate as well as dealing with such incidents, we know that we're probably quite lacking in that regard. I mean, criminals, as we understand, actually possess more intelligence and technology than police. So basically, SABC will be mostly reacting to these particular shootings instead of actually foiling plans before these crimes are actually committed. So what do they need in order to assist them in fighting the scourge?
Well, what we're proposing is what now we're calling an integrated firearm crime reduction strategy. And so this involves focusing on the perpetrators and the incidents in which firearm crime is committed, but also using the investigation of these kinds of incidents to develop much clearer information about the supply of the weapons that criminals are using in these kinds of crimes. And so, we believe with the available technology and the information that's available to the SAPS, that there could be a much clearer picture about the overall nature of this problem, and particularly where these guns are coming from. And that information could be used towards an initiative to substantially reduce overall levels of firearm crime, and we really believe that that's possible. And as I've said, we're motivating that it be regarded as one of the key priorities for the police and government at the moment.
That's a very great point, Bruce. I mean, that integrated crime as well as firearm unit. I mean, it seems like the recent shootings also, just to take you back in Lusikisiki, where members of a community policing forum were ambushed, brought into the fore the need for more clarity as well as collaboration between these forums and police. All right, Bruce, I'm going to have to park our interview there.